Just got out of work. Let me sip this beer for a second before I get started. Got my phone propped up all wrong. I don't know. This might not work. All right. What up? What up, Gideon? What up, Gideon? You know what, man? It's crazy because you the first person I ever seen in this community, and you the first person in this very last stream. That is such a weird coincidence, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. um, and I do want to say thank you. And this is the end. This is not something that I'm gonna back off from and then jump in like a year or two later or something like that. Like, I've definitely made up my mind, and this is something that I definitely I think over the years it's this community Madden thing and football thing. What up, Jay? What up, Jay Divine? I think it's kind of been wearing me down for a while. And the reason I say that is because the passion that I once had when I started doing this is completely gone. 100% gone. There's no traces of it left. And over the years, maybe I was just playing myself. Over the years, I kept telling myself certain things like, maybe I just need to take a break, or maybe I just need to no. There was a lot of things that led to this channel dying. I'm definitely gonna get into that. I did have some good times, and I think the best thing that I got out of this was I met some cool people. And it's crazy because you can meet people in your life that's across the world. I've never met like anybody in person, but I enjoyed just the conversations that we had on Skype, and eventually we got to the point where we could talk to each other like maybe we went to school together or something like that. You know what I mean? And I think that was the biggest thing I pulled out of this was a lot of the camaraderie in the beginning. But now it is slowly but surely it just became, I guess cliquish. A lot, some people started doing their own thing, and there's nothing wrong with that or whatever. But after a while, the passion for this just completely left the scene. And I named this channel Resolve because one, I mean, that's just a personal moral or a personal thing I go by in everyday life, just to have strong resolve, just to be able to get through certain trials and tribulations and stuff like that. And also, the definition of resolve is just to be able to to fix something, find a solution to something. So I named this channel Resolve for that reason, because in the beginning how I felt about Madden and football gaming, and it feels like deja vu because I've talked about this before. I feel like I've backed out before and then I jumped back in or whatever. But it's sad because, like I said, the passion is gone, and I can't continue doing this whenever the backing is not really there. Now, I watch a lot of channels on YouTube, and one guy I watch, his name is The Act Man, and he had a real good YouTube video today. He was talking about how EA, they pretty much learned their lesson from the Star Wars Battlefront 2 thing, and they're taking microtransactions, like they're just completely done with it. And they're updating the game to please the gamers, and that's a win for the gamers, because a lot of times EA just don't give a damn about gamers. You know what I mean? And a lot of times, over the years, they've grown a little bit more corrupt and evil. And for them, for EA to do that, that means the Star Wars community had to step up enough and have a big enough voice for that change to even happen. Um, and the change happened. They got what they wanted, but now Star Wars Battlefront 2 is looking like something that's worth, my money. And he did, the Act Man, he did mention, he said, it's a win for the gamers. Now it's time for the Madden and the FIFA community to realize what EA is doing as far as, these business practices, these gambling practices with the loot boxes and the microtransactions and the MUT packs and all that stuff. It's time for them, the Madden community and the FIFA community to realize that. But the sad thing is they don't realize it. And I don't think they ever will realize it. And it just as simple, as a Star Wars game getting flipped around that fast. It took not even a year. These guys band together and then they jumped on this shit and it changed just like that. And to think that, we're still in the same spot with Madden over the years, you know what I mean? If anything, it's just been getting worse. You know what I mean? Like the microtransactions and the MUT packs and stuff. And, people, we talk about the game and people complain about the game, but the game, people continue to buy the game. And, like that speaks volumes that, it takes us years to not really make any progress. And I can't make my channel, and God knows, man, I've thought about it. You know what I mean? I'm human. I've thought about just putting certain things on my channel just to get views. You know what I mean? It's every time you get a view, every time you get a like, every time you get a new subscriber, it's like a dopamine hit. You know what I mean? The fact that somebody's taking their time to listen to you, talk about sometimes nothing. But, every time you get that like, man, you just like, damn, you know what I mean? I want more. So, there were times I wanted to just drive my channel in certain ways to where I would get them views, but, I wouldn't be true to myself. You know what I mean? And that's not the person I am. That's not the person, I've ever been. I wouldn't be true to myself. And for a while, I didn't know what to even take my channel. For real. I didn't know what to take my channel. I didn't know what to do with it. I guess I had some type of a writer's block or something like that, but it wasn't that. It was just the fact that the passion was gone. The clicks had started up and, you know what I mean? Like the community wasn't serious about what's going on, and, they only wanted to make a certain type of video and that's not what I wanted to do. And obviously what I want to do is not the popular way to go. So, like I said, I was trying to figure out a way to please the, whoever was watching, but at the same time be true to the gamers. And, I've always been a gamer. I've been playing Monster Hunter like a motherfucker. I haven't really picked up a football game in a while, but I plan on start playing some football game. Madden is something that I'm definitely not dabbling in anymore for, until something happens. But that's pretty much what it is, man. Like, I don't even want to say community anymore because it's not really a community, There are a select few people that I communicate with when it comes to live streams and other guys' live streams. There are guys out there who truly want change in a football game, but unfortunately, the select few that are out there, man, I apologize. I wish something would change. I wish our voice was bigger. And I wish that we had a real community, because when I look at these YouTubers like Young Yeah and the Act Man and some of the guys who and when you think of any type of community, when you think of Monster Hunter community, these guys, they band together. I'm talking about like this guys will be jumping on each other's channels. Guys will be, they do everything together, you know what I mean? And they form one big unit. And then, they go at the community and that's just how it works. But with Madden, it's not like that. And I understand that Madden might be one of the biggest AAA titles. It sells a lot. It makes a lot of money. So of course you're gonna have a lot of different communities, but at the same time, it is the only game, and a lot of money is being spent on Madden, and a lot of times, we want certain things with franchise and gameplay, and that's just not happening. And you can say what you want, and I think a lot of the competitive gamers are starting to realize that too. But a lot of people, they eat off Madden, and that's what they do. A lot of people are not gonna stop what they're doing and change just to I guess please a small community who wants a simulation football game. So my passion has just been gone, and finally I'm able to admit that to myself. My passion has been gone. Believe me, I still read tweets and I still see videos and stuff, and I still kind of get fired up inside. Like, man, yeah, I wish we had another football game, but really, it's not really worth it anymore. A lot of people don't even want to make that jump. They don't want to make that leap. And when it comes to being a strong community, it's just not there. A lot of people don't even make videos. Like a lot of people don't really talk about anything. It's just kind of the same stuff every day. It's getting repetitive. I've said this plenty of times, but a lot of the same things I said every day about the game of Madden, and it's old. It's just at this point it's beating a dead horse because nobody's really acting on it. They're just talking about it. And so the channel of Resolve is definitely gone. There is another channel that I have made to where I'm going to stick to things that I like to do, things that I love. And I do like playing video games. I play a lot of retro games. I play a lot of modern games. And I plan to do that with this channel. I even plan to make some type of, football franchise and put it on this channel also, me playing like a NFL 2K or something like that on the channel. But I do want to focus more on gaming, more on fun, because I don't see the cause of even continuing this anymore, and like I said, it's gotten too cliquish. Like, there's too many cliques that, that talk shit about this clique and talk shit about that clique. And, like, it's like a nigga, I'm just too old for that shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not worried about that shit no more. I'm not letting the game get me riled up anymore. Like, there's no point in that shit. Like, all that shit is dead to me. You know what I mean? I don't know if y'all can see my face. I'm kind of tired, man. I just got off work, and before I went to bed, I just wanted to get this shit off my chest. But yeah, I'm about to move to another channel and do my gaming thing. I just bought one of those 4K GoPros, so I'm dead serious about that shit. I just need to get my mic now, and I'm about to really go in with this shit for real, for real. Doing something that I enjoy, something that I can definitely call fun, and I ain't gotta be worrying about looking up research for EA and what they have been doing and what they haven't been doing with the game of Madden and stuff like that, because it just it seemed like it don't even matter. I wanted to build a roster for NFL 2K. I wanted to do that, but it really was pointless. You know what I mean? Like, there was only gonna be like 2 people, you know, that wanted 2 or 3 people that wanted this roster, you know, and I was working my ass off to make this roster, and I stopped in the middle, like, what am I doing? You know what I mean? Like, this roster is not, it's not gonna change anything. It's not doing anything. You know what I mean? It's still the same thing. You would think that, like, when I first came into the community, when it was like me and Virtual Footballer and Dollar Jr. and shit, like, you know, even though everybody's kind of gone their separate ways now, it was motivating to see, you know, others make videos and others talk. And we all piggybacked off each other, and that's what made it a community. You know what I mean? Like I said, even if we all see differently now, at that time, I could at least call us somewhat of a community, because, you know, we would get on Skype and we would talk it out. We would come together. We would band together and talk, you know, with Smitty and all them. You know what I mean? Even though they got different views and they got different paths, we all still talked. And that's what a community does, man. When you're trying to find some type of solution about what's going on, like I said, even though everybody had different views, at least we came together and we discussed something. Now it's not even like that. It's not even like that at all. You know, you got people trying to, you know, get nothing but views, and you got people that's trying to, you know, trying to be with EA, and you got people that's, you know, trying to ban over here to be the activists that, like, saying fuck EA and save 65, and, you know, it's pointless. You know what I mean? If you feel like, you know, I hope I didn't offend anybody. This is just me. This is just me, and this is just my move. If you feel like you wanna, you know, keep going with the EA thing, that's fine, man. But I think that these other communities out here, like, you know, these other games of Star Wars and all the, like, they already speak enough. The Jimquisition and all those big name channels, they already speak enough on EA. But they're speaking on things that that they feel that EA is doing dirty on other. They don't care about Madden. A lot of these gamers with the big channels, they don't even like sports games like that. You know what I mean? They like to talk about these other games and stuff. And so they got all these people behind them, and then they band together and they do the damn thing. You know, they got Mass Effect doing big changes like that. They got all these games, and that right there just lets you know that the change is possible, and you see that it can be changed quickly too. But obviously the FIFA, the Madden, 2K is starting to actually come around, because more and more YouTubers are starting to speak out on 2K, because they're starting to get sick of that nonsense too, man. 2K starting to be on that bullshit too, with these microtransactions and all these little things they've done with the money, and the patches not really fixing the game, but screwing up stuff in the game. Like, they starting to catch on that, man. So it's a lot of people, it's a lot of guys out there who's starting to say stuff about 2K, man. And I don't know if that's going to shake up 2K, because 2K might be too big to even give a fuck. But at least they're doing something. Madden has been the same. It's been the same, you know what I mean? And it's just been getting worse. Like, nobody's really going hardcore on the Madden shit. And FIFA players are starting to speak up too. But nobody's really going hardcore on the Madden shit to where they even care. They might say a few things, but they know they eat off of Madden, and, you know, Madden is Madden. You know, there's a certain type of player that plays Madden, because they know how that game plays out, and then they just keep it moving. You know what I mean? So it's either you either choose to, what they say, get good. You know what I mean? You choose to conform to the Madden ways, or either, I mean, you can go on about your business and move on from it. I don't, like I said, I don't even see a reason to even be mad anymore, besides, the normal shit to be mad about EA. You know what I mean? Because it just seems like they won't change unless enough people say something. EA is making enough money, so they don't really give a damn. They changed the Star Wars shit, and even though EA is doing the same thing in Madden, they still not doing nothing about it, because people are not saying shit about Madden. They're saying shit about Star Wars. That's how much they don't give a damn. So, with all that being said, I enjoyed my time. I wish I can shout out all the people I have met. I have met some great individuals. I have ran into some of the craziest personalities on YouTube. I've ran into rowdy people on YouTube. I've ran into, activists, like, all types of different backgrounds and races, and I've enjoyed it all, man. I've enjoyed it all. I have laughed. I've been angry. I've been on the point to where I wanted to cuss and go crazy. But it just, when you're passionate about something, all those extra feelings come with it. The anger, the frustration, the happiness, the motivation. There have been guys to motivate me in this community. There have been guys to, give me, little tips and tricks and stuff like that on YouTube. And, there's guys that I've learned from too. Older guys, younger guys. And, I appreciate everybody. Regardless of if we've had it out, if we've disagreed, agreed, it doesn't matter. I appreciate everybody. This has been a great learning experience for me. And like I said, this channel is gone. This channel is dead, but my new channel is definitely about to start a new beginning to where hopefully it is not full of frustration at times, and it's not full of guys just trying to do things for views. I'm very genuine. I try not to steer anybody in the wrong direction or anything like that, but I've enjoyed this time. So I appreciate everybody from the beginning all the way into the end. And like I said, I would shout out, but there's too many people, there's too many names. I don't want to leave anybody out. But it's been good. It's been fun. All the guys who have, been in my comment section forever, I appreciate them. What up, Hollywood? I appreciate that too. Matter of fact, Hollywood, man, I've been using your sliders for NBA 2K, man. I've been enjoying the hell out them sliders. I meant to leave a comment on your video. But yeah, it's going to be the end of that. And the last thing I can say is, man, I got my resolve. Shit. What's yours? Peace, man. Oh, catch me on my new channel. It's called The Last Zantezuken. I have made videos for this channel before. I didn't know where I was gonna go with it. It was kind of a test run, and I've been brainstorming, and I think I know where I want to go with my new channel. So good things coming. I'm not sure when it's going to be up and running. I work mid shift, so I'm tired all the damn time, but I'm making good money. So whenever I do get the chance and I'm stable and I do get this microphone, I already got the GoPro, gotta get my microphone. I'm gonna be playing retro, I'm gonna be playing modern, and it's gonna be something that I want to do, and I don't have to worry about anything being corrupted by anything. Like I said before, if I still have a couple of these extra football games, I will definitely send them to you. If you want to hit me on Twitter, give me a direct message or whatever, I'll definitely still send these football games out, man. Otherwise, they're just going to be sitting here. So, I appreciate y'all, man. Once again, appreciate y'all. Hollywood, Gideon, Just Divine, y'all showed up. Other than that, man, y'all take it easy, man. God bless you. And I will be on my new channel. Peace out.